Cloud Bigtable is Google Cloud's NoSQL database designed to handle large analytical and operational workloads. It's used by many companies across a diverse array of industries, including fintech, ad tech, gaming, IoT, and more. So how do you know if Cloud Bigtable is right for you? Today, we're highlighting 3 industries that rely on Bigtable to solve challenges, reduce costs, and accelerate innovation to deliver a great experience for customers. Stay tuned. In our last episode, we covered why Bigtable is a great option to hit the optimal balance between speed, scalability, and reliability for your database. In this episode, we're going to connect the dots to show you how Bigtable can be used to solve problems in areas like retail, transportation, and fraud detection. First up, retail. Say you're a major retailer that manages hundreds of stores and millions of products. Bigtable's scalability can help you handle the massive amount of data that needs to be stored. You can store data in Bigtable's NoSQL key value format. Each row might represent an individual item at a specific store, with the key being a combination of the item ID and location, and columns being the price and the ID of the person who updated it. It's also important to be able to support a large number of reads per second, since you'll likely have many concurrent requests from tens of thousands of registers, as well as from the online store. Bigtable has you covered with the ability to support millions of requests per second. And finally, low latency is a must-have. You wouldn't want customers to have to wait a while for employees to retrieve prices during a sale. This isn't a problem with Bigtable though, since it has latency on the order of single-digit milliseconds. Next, we have transportation. Imagine you're a public sector employee working on a dashboard to display real-time information about a city bus system. This use case requires you to have a database like Bigtable that can handle a massive amount of throughput, since you'll want to store and retrieve data for thousands of buses minute by minute. Bigtable's low latency is also important, since riders need to get accurate bus information as quickly as possible. Bigtable's data model also makes it easy for you to store time series data about bus locations. Your dataset might include a row for each bus, with trip ID as the row key, and columns for origin ID, destination ID, latitude, and longitude. At the intersection of each row and column combination, you can have multiple cells, with each cell representing a different version of the data at a given timestamp. In this example, you can easily store timestamp values for latitude and longitude at different times of the day. Another use case for Bigtable is fraud detection. Fraud detection companies need to be able to quickly and reliably tell clients whether or not they should charge a credit card. When a transaction comes in, you can quickly pull the customer profile from Bigtable with low latency and make that decision. Scale is another important consideration. Maybe you have a major client with thousands of stores, billions of dollars of revenue per year, and millions of transactions per day. Thanks to Bigtable's scalability, you can store up to petabytes of data in the cloud and keep up with all the requests that now come in from this client. And since Bigtable is a fully managed service, you can seamlessly scale up and down with zero downtime. And finally, machine learning can help improve the fraud detection process. Data can be inputted into an ML model to get a prediction, but can also be used to further train the ML model for future predictions. For this ML pipeline to work, data needs to be read and written to the database continuously for millions of requests per day, making Bigtable a great option because of its high throughput. So there you have it, a dip into the benefits of Bigtable's speed, scalability, and reliability in retail, transportation, and fraud detection. Bigtable's speed means that it can support millions of reads and writes per second at low latency. Scalability means that you can quickly scale up your database by adding Bigtable nodes that add 10,000 additional requests per second at no downtime. And reliability means that Bigtable has up to 99.999% availability SLA. This video is just a sampling of the many industries and use cases where Bigtable helps companies solve problems and grow their businesses. So if you're curious to learn more, follow the links below for more information. Thanks for joining us today, and stay tuned for more episodes about Bigtable.